Hello friends, good morning to all. In the last video, in the last session, we had clear clarity about the real growth. Extreme growth is possible in vertical progress. What is the meaning of vertical progress is 0 to 1. So, no existing business in that area. We are creating, okay, our business, no competitors. Such a type of monopoly, okay, is by default considered as vertical growth 0 to 1, non-existing to existing. Okay, no existing business in that area. Now we created in that. Yes, more profits, more business will be there. That's why. So instead of copying, okay, instead of copying, better to go for what? Creating. Such a type of mentality must be required. Okay, if one model got succeeded, if I duplicate that, duplicate that, this type of thing is by default considered as horizontal growth, horizontal progress. Remember this, sir. This is called a 1 to n model. Okay, we should not 1 to n model. We require to go for what? 0 to 1 model, where real growth by default will be there. In our area, we are the monopoly. No other person is going to offer this type of service. Okay, no other company exists for this service. Such a type of monopoly kind of thing must be required. That's what we covered in the last session. Right? Now, today's part is a bit interesting part. More connected with me. One point especially. Do you know? Here, I will tell a small story so that you can understand well. Yeah, what is the everyone is going to be connected compulsory. There should be a big question should be raised in your mind. That question itself is most valuable for you for your growth. Believe me. Just listen very carefully. Do you know Sri Krishna Devaraya, king, olden days, Tenali Ramakrishna. Tenali Ramakrishna is in Sri Krishna Devaraya kingdom. Anyone can you please confirm? You respond. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, right? Tenali Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna. Like there is a person, Tenali Ramakrishna is there. Sri Krishna Devaraya king. There was one story, moral story. It's really happened. I'll not forget about that. At the childhood, we learned this story. What happened is in that kingdom, all the people are struggling like anything. Okay, with hungry because there is no proper rice. All these things because rats, most rats are there. Rats are okay destroying their farms. Next, whatever rice, these kind of things. Rats, number of rats got increased like anything in their kingdom. Then automatically, they are the people not in a position to have the food proper. Okay, no farms cultivation is not up to the mark. Then automatically there is no food like. What happened is the king analyzed all these things. The major problem is coming because of rats only. Rats only. Okay. Then he created one rule saying, in this kingdom, every house person, compulsory, you have to arrange one cat. Under that cat, 3 times you have to provide milk. Like next every month we are going to check whether your cat is up to the mark or not. Otherwise, we are going to hang you. Like one rule they declare. What is the feeling of the kingdom people with this rule? Is it positive rule or negative rule? Already they are struggling like anything without having the food. Now they require to grow a cat. Okay, next 3 times compulsory we require to provide. Okay, milk mandatory, and it should be very healthy. Next, the kingdom people are going to check. I mean, the king related people are going to check every month Okay, if this person is taking care very much to this cat or not, like the people felt a bit angry. But the king ruled, what the people will do. What happened is one fine day. Okay, the things going on. One day, even Dhanal Ramakrishna also got one cat. He has to take care. He has to take care. Then for checking sake, okay, Dhanal Ramakrishna bring that cat to the kingdom. Then automatically that cat is very weak, almost ready to die. Very weak, very weak. Then automatically king asked, "Arey, why this? How this cat situation is like this? You are not providing the milk 3 times like." Then automatically Dhanal Ramakrishna told, "I provided milk, but it's not a drinking. What I can do? It's not a drinking. What I can do? Like, the cat won't drink milk. Won't take milk. Are you stupid? Are you get madness?" Like the king asked. Then Dhanal Ramakrishna told, "If you want to contest, then automatically, then the soldiers, okay, whatever their assistants or soldier, brought one bowl of milk and they kept in front of the cat. By seeing that bowl of milk, the cat ran away like anything. With very speed. It won't be in the surrounding. Have you ever heard about this story?
No,
Yeah. Anyway, how many people have you listened my example? Your response, is it audible?
the last point.
Up to what level you listen? I will
Cat,
repeat.
cat ran.
By the king, the soldiers bring one bowl of milk. Then automatically, do you know, cat by seeing that bowl of milk, cat ran away from that bowl like anything. It getting fear and you're going away from that milk. Then Tenal Ramakrishna told to the king, "Arey, this is the thing what happened, what I can do like. At your childhood, have you heard about this one? Press conference. Have you heard about this story?
No, sir.
No, na? Ayyo. My teachers are great, it seems.
No, sir. No.
My teachers are great, it seems. Okay. I only learned at my childhood. Now here, observe this, what happened. Very important. Very important. Very important lesson from this. Why the cat ran like anything? Actually, cat likes milk very much. Even in our houses also. By mistake, of course, in the villages, these days, very rare. Okay, we are staying in the apartment culture, like in the houses, in the villages houses. We will keep the milk. Mother is going to keep the milk. Then cat will come, happily it's going to drink and then it will go. At my childhood, multiple times this has happened. Pilli Davindra Paul. This is a very, very common kind of thing in the villages. But these days, anyway, freeze, all these things came. they are not keeping outside. That's why, okay. But olden days, if you consider that, it's a very common thing. Hurry, why the cat ran like anything by seeing the bowl of milk?
Because the milk is hot.
Yes, yes.
Milk
Someone
is
is
very hot.
telling. Who is that? Vinayak? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, Vinayak. What the
Milk is very
reason?
hot. Milk is very hot.
No, normal milk only. Okay, normal milk only. Even whether it is hot or whether it is cold, the cat didn't see. By seeing the white color milk, immediately ran like anything. What that person did is, Tenal Ramakrishna, what he did is, okay, already people are struggling like anything. Now such a type of Tughlaq rules, the people are going to struggle like anything. To explain that, what he created a scene. What he did is, he had the cat, right? Okay, he had the cat, right? First time, whenever the cat came to drink the milk, full hot milk, fully boiled, very hot milk he kept. Observe very carefully. Full hot milk he kept. Cat don't know, right? It felt that, milk, I got milk like, it came and it will keep its mouth there in the bowl. Then automatically total mouth. Okay? Then it struggled like anything with that. Then automatically, next time onwards, wherever milk it is seeing, then it will run like anything. Observe this, it will run like anything. Then automatically, some way, the Tenal Ramakrishna conveyed that to the king. People are struggling like anything. Don't keep such type of rules. Okay, they are not having the proper food. Now, how they are going to keep 3 times milk to the cat and make that very healthy, like that's not. Can you please check any other alternative solution like they provided? Okay, that's a different story. But our story is cat learn from that experience, from that hot milk experience. Cat learn good lesson or bad lesson?
Rat.
Cat. Cat learn good lesson or bad lesson?
Good lesson.
Ayo. King, okay. King wise I'm not talking. Whenever Tenal Ramakrishna kept a very hot milk, the cat came trying to drink. Immediately it's burned like anything. Mouth got burned like anything. Next time onwards, whenever it is seeing milk, then it's always going to remember the burning mouth only. Then automatically it won't drink at all in its life. Now, is the cat learn good lesson or bad lesson from that experience? That's about my question.
Badness, sir.
Bad lesson. Why? Why it is a bad lesson?
First time he got the worst experience.
First time it got worst experience with that, then automatically it has the same feeling forever. Correct, right? It has the same feeling forever. Wherever white milk it is seeing, by default it is assuming that. Oh, this milk is burning. Automatically my mouth is going to burn. I should not drink like a. Even that milk is the cold milk also. Still, the cat is feeling the same. The lesson from this example, you people should be aware. ఒక్కసారి చేయి కాలింది కదా అని ఇంకెప్పటికీ దాని జోలికి వెళ్ళకుండా ఉంటాం. One time, our hands got burned by doing certain activity. Then automatically, we are always going to learn the lesson that we should not do such a type of activity, man. One time, my hands got burned. Okay, like next time in his life, he never going to think about that activity. Is the point is connecting with you people? Learning wrong lessons from experience. Yes, okay, there is a person there who invested in the share market. He got lost like anything. Then automatically, if I can touch that person, Hari, can you please invest in share market? చేతులు ఆల్రెడీ కాల్చుకున్నాను బై. Okay, చేతులు కాల్చుకున్న చాలు. I never, already my hands are burned. That thing is enough for me. I never want to invest in share market. There is a person who invested in real estate. He got lost like anything, losses like anything. Then immediately he's going to decide, our real estate is not good. Real estate is not up to the mark. Okay, I should not invest single price also because I face a bitter experience there with me. Bitter experiences are there. I face it. That's why I should not. How many times you had this type of feelings, this type of experiences in your life? Can you please confirm at least one time I had this type of experiences, or like in one area? Need not be real estate, need not be this. Maybe related to a particular job, maybe related to a particular shop.
Yes, sir.
Yes, confident. Everyone having at least one time such type of experience.
Yes.
Okay, if we feel inconvenient, then we are always trying to avoid that. If we feel loss, we are always going to avoid that in our lives. So sometimes what happens is, maybe from the experiences, we may learn wrong lessons. Remember that. We may learn wrong lessons. So clearly, am I learning any wrong lesson from this experience? Or am I learning correct lesson from this experience? You require to cross-check in every aspect. Remember this carefully, friends. Okay, I invested in the share market. My hands got burned. So I'm trying to avoid share market investment. Because there is a share market means losses only. Is it a correct lesson or is it wrong lesson? You require to cross-check. So the problem is not with the share market. The problem is with your approach, what you followed, or with your knowledge, what you applied. So instead of blaming share market, if you improve your knowledge in the same place, happily you can get the gains also. Your friend continued there, improved his knowledge, and he earning more. But at the beginning, your hands got burned. Then automatically you got a wonderful lesson saying, share market is the worst thing. I should not invest. My hands got burned like anything. My known friend already hanged. Suicide. He went for suicide just by investing in the share market. That's why. No. I'm very far from that. From experiences, most of the times, we are always learning wrong lessons. Take very, very carefully. That's why by seeing those wrong lessons, we are always taking some extra care, extra safety, extra kind of thing. Then automatically we are not in a position to take bold decisions. Then our growth by default will be gone. The same thing happened. In dot-com bubble in late 1990s and the early 2000s. Dot-com bubble. How many people experienced with that? How many people remember that? 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, dot-com bubble. America share markets got crashed like anything. Okay, the people invested like anything in the share markets. Do you know in 1990s, in 1990s, what happened is in that decade, 1990 to 2000. In 1990s in the world, there is a big financial crisis came. Financial crisis. There are some people not in a position for the food. Businesses are not up to the mark like. At that time, internet came. At that time, internet came. Then everyone felt that internet is our future. Internet is our future. Like everyone felt. Everyone invested internet-based companies. Internet-based companies. Do you know? Even Netscape Navigator, Netscape browser is there, right? Netscape browser. There are no profits, but its market value is too high. Because the reason is it is the internet-based company. Definitely in future, there's a big value will be there. Like everyone invested, even PayPal also. Do you know? More number of subscribers must be required. Like what they did is, if a user is going to sign in to the PayPal, they are going to give $10. If you are going to refer a friend, then automatically you are going to give, the company is going to give $10 for your referral. Exponential growth. But one fine day, share market got crashed like anything. Because without saying big business, with the hype only, everyone invested. With hype, everyone invested. Okay, what happened is it's that bubble, .com bubble. So what we call blast like anything. That bubble blast like anything. So best example for you. Just remember this. April 14, 2000 year. Can you please repeat this year? Anyone? Can you please repeat this year? April
14.
April 14. 1 minute, let me type this so that you people can feel. April 14, 2000 year. 2000 year. Do you know America share market? Of course, technology based share market. It's at what point it is there? 5048 point is there. This is index. We have share market. Like the value is 5048 is there. Next, in the October 2002, October 2002. What about its square? It's about share value is. What about its share value is? Do you know? You can't believe. Can you please imagine how much its value? You may not believe. How much its value? Can you please believe?
Index value, sir.
Maybe
Index
some value.
is around 50% down.
Yeah. Can you please guess some number?
10,000, sir.
In October 2002, the American share market. I mean, these points are called what these points? Currently, Sensex at so and so.
Nasdaq index.
Nasdaq.
S&P.
S&P. Okay. Now the same October 2002. What about its value is? Believe me. You may not believe. 1114. When
Yes, sir.
a big crash in just 2 years.
Yes.
Not even 2 years, 18 months around. A big crash is 2 years around. A big crash was happened. Okay, like then automatically. So everyone invested in the .com shares. Okay, at certain point, what happened is a big crash is happened. Because of that crash, now the people are thinking very safe. We should not plan for long term. We should plan for short term only. Okay, we should not take bold decisions. We should take small steps only. Okay, if you are taking bold decisions, we maybe. The world learned multiple wrong lessons from this crisis. Remember this. Okay, the world learned multiple wrong lessons from this crisis. Earlier, creativity was more, but after this, creativity got down like anything. Creativity got down like anything. Okay, earlier everyone is having more creativity. Definitely we will do that. But this one is the biggest obstacle to the world, this crisis. .com bubble blast. Everyone invested, but one fine day it got crashed like anything. Remember that. So from all these examples, from this .com or otherwise the cat example, what you people should aware? Don't learn wrong lessons. Okay, think carefully. Whatever am I learning, correct lesson or wrong lesson? Okay, if it is the wrong lesson, immediately recommend it to unlearn. What is that? What is the word?
Unlearn.
Unlearn. Within. Okay, you have to leave that because it's really, am I learning correct lesson or not? You require to cross check again and again. Because if you are learning some wrong lesson, then automatically for your total life you are keeping with that lesson only, you may miss wonderful opportunities. What the people learn from this is, okay, creativity is not, don't plan long term. Creativity is not going to work. Don't plan long term. Long term. Next, don't see the future. Survival in the current. That thing is the most important. Don't worry about the future. Like multiple people changed their strategies. They started playing the safe game instead of moving rapidly, instead of moving like. Okay, that's the Elon Musk way of thinking. Here, observe that. Okay, why the remaining companies are not in a position to do? They had some bitter experiences. Okay, they learned some wrong lessons. Okay, what may be the problem? Identify. What is the reason for that? What is the reason for that? How you can avoid? That's all. It doesn't mean you require to completely change the track. Is not important. Suppose best example for you. Suppose here assume that there are two students are there. Mathematics exam happened. One person got good marks, another person got less marks. Then the person who got less marks, he learned the lesson that maths is not suitable for me. Maths is the not suitable toughest subject. That's why don't take mathematics related group in the intermediate. Better to take some CEC or otherwise some BPC, something like that. Okay, like that. Where is the problem? In his thinking is the problem. In his thinking is the problem. He learned the wrong lesson from that failure. Correct, right? Are you respond?
Yes, sir.
He learned wrong lesson from the failure. That day you didn't study well. You require to practice more. Once you practice more, then automatically you will get good marks. It doesn't mean in your lifetime you are going to avoid, oh, that thing is not suitable for me. That is not my subject. Even if you want in your colleges also. The worst subject for you people. Why it became worst? Not because it's not your mistake. The faculty who teach the first time to you, he delivered that lesson in the wrong way. Believe me. But unfortunately, throughout your life, you felt that subject is not mine. That subject is not mine. Oh, it's a very difficult subject for me. Like, how many times you felt in this style? Because everyone coming from education, right? Obviously. What is your most difficult subject? If I ask this question, or physics, or otherwise chemistry, or otherwise something like you people are going to tell, the problem is not with you. The problem is with your faculty. He didn't tell you. The first time whenever you are seeing that subject, you didn't enjoy that. You felt that a bit complex. That complexity, just like a cat seeing milk, how it ran, of course your position is also same. Are you going to accept this statement? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct, right? If you want
Yes, sir.
So in your lifetime you decided that subject is very difficult to me. Wrong lesson, which came for lifetime for you people. Remember that. That's why whenever you are learning something from the experience, better to learn correct lesson only. Don't learn wrong lesson. It's always a bigger problem. Okay? Remember, that's what the main agenda of this session. Okay? So let me start the cinema so that you people can understand clearly, right? Okay? So that's all. This is the basic idea. I hope everyone got right. The conclusion of this topic. So from your experiences, better to learn correct lessons. Don't learn wrong lessons. Don't generalize learnings. Okay? Investment in share market is the waste. My friend got better experience. But there are thousands of people, lakhs of people who earned like anything from the same share market only. Remember this one. Okay? From the same share market only. Real estate is the waste. You should not. Real estate is the waste. We should not do that. Okay, like 1 minute, important call. Okay. So this is what you people should be aware. So learning correct lesson is the most important thing, because small learning may affect your lifetime. You are feeling that yes, it is so that wrong learning is always going to affect throughout your life. Remember carefully. Okay, better experience. Is it really why that experience came? Lack of knowledge, lack of situation, is it real? If it is the real, then why the remaining people are doing happily now? Think about that. Okay? From experiences, you should learn lessons compulsory, but don't learn wrong lessons. That's about my main motto of this total topic. Okay. Now here just have a look once. Day 3, sir. Okay, day 3. Sir, party like it's a 1999. Party like it's 1999. Okay, it's a dot-com bubble time, right? So core idea. Okay, Ram Prasad, you asked some question. Now that point is going to be discussed in the session. Okay, not question. Whatever you are telling, that part is there in our discussion. Don't worry. So past failures can teach wrong lessons. Correct, right? We discussed about the same thing only. So .com crash created fear of big thinking. Big thinking. People started believing. People started believing. Playing safe. Playing safe is smart. Playing safe is smart. Okay, these beliefs are still controlling decisions today. Today. Okay, like to build the future, we must unlearn wrong rules. That's it. This is the core idea of this topic. In 1990s, what happened is the dot-com bubble, dot-com crash happened. That dot-com crash created, okay. So past failures can teach wrong lessons, created fear of thinking big, fear of big thinking. People started believing playing safe is smarter. These beliefs are still controlling decisions today. To build the future, we must unlearn. This one is the very important wrong rules. Remember this one. Okay. So what is the problem? What problem the people are facing? Of course, what is their old thinking and the new thinking? Let me explain. What is the problem, sir? Sir, after dot-com crash, okay, after dot-com crash, sir, do you know, people became afraid of bold ideas. People became afraid. became afraid of bold ideas. Okay, like long-term planning was called dangerous. Long-term planning was called dangerous. Okay, long-term planning was called dangerous. Big vision. Okay, big vision. So big vision founders were labeled crazy. Were labeled crazy. Big vision founders were labeled crazy. So as a result, what happened is yes, as a result innovation. As a result, okay, do you know innovation slowed? Okay, next people started copying. People started copying instead of creating. People started copying instead of creating. Future thinking became weak. Observe, this is the problem what happened in because of the dot-com crash. Observe very carefully, friends. Here, see this one. People became afraid of bold ideas. Long-term planning was called dangerous. Big vision founders were labeled as the crazy. Okay, pictured. They are mental, like labeled. As a result, innovation slowed. People started copying instead of creating. Future thinking became weak. Okay, this is the problem which was happened with that dot-com crash. Remember that, right? Okay. So what is the old thinking? What is the old thinking? Okay. Sir, here just observe this. Even in your life also. There are some major problems got rise. Major problems got rise. You invested somewhere, you lost everything. Now, you are always going to think such type of investments are not good. Array, think clear. In that investment, what is the reality? What happened? Because of which reasons the problem came? Such type of thing must be required. Suppose you are attending the interview, you didn't get the job. Don't feel I am unfit for the interviews like this is the bigger problem. I'm unfit for the interview. Like, don't feel, array, in that interview, what happened? In which area you didn't perform well? Okay. So that area I require to improve myself. This is the reason why I failed. This particular area I require to improve myself. So that next interview or some 10th interview, you may succeed. But if you feel that, no, in my life, interviews are not going to work out. For me, it's no. It's no, like this person start living there and thinking about going for another domain. Observe carefully. Don't do such type of mistakes. Problem happened, correct. But from that problem, where is the problem? What is the reason for this problem? Why this failure happened? What is the original reason for this? Don't generalize and don't move away from such type of things in future. That's always a bigger thing you people should ever unlearn wrong lessons. Okay, sir, what is the old thinking? Yes, how the people are going to think. Okay, what is their existing? Sir, big vision is risky. Small steps are always safe. Planning is arrogant. Planning is the waste. Planning is arrogant. Okay. Next, competition is necessary. Competition is necessary. Product alone is enough. Product alone is enough. Sales is bad. Okay. Sales, we are not required to worry about sales. Product alone itself is enough. Sales wise, we are not required to worry. Automatical sales will come. Something like that. So these ideas sounds wise. These ideas sound wise, but they came from fear, not truth. Observe carefully. Big vision is risky. Small steps are always safe. planning is arrogant, competition is necessary, product alone is enough, sales is bad, something like these ideas sound wise, they came from fear. Remember, this is not the truth. So this is not the truth. So what is the new thinking you require to adapt? New thinking you require to adapt. Okay, it is this is the most valuable. What is the new thinking you require to adapt? There is the magic of thinking big is there. Bold decisions you can take. Bold decisions. I mean, are you always playing the game in the safe comfort zone? Not going to work out. At least some risk you require to take. At least some risk you require to take. If you are not having risk taking capability, then your growth you are killing on your own. ఎవరికో ఏదో అయిందని చెప్పేసి మనం దూరంగా ఉన్నాం అనుకోండి. Someone struggle like anything with that. That's why I want to move away. What is the reason? What is the original thing? Can you please question that thing must be required? Okay. So think a bit carefully. Risk required to take. Best example, friends. Best example, of course. My mindset, of course, I'm telling. I don't know anything about AI. Believe me, I don't know anything about AI. For the last 5 years, I was not there. Even I'm not working person. I don't know anything about AI. Am I announced the batch? Am I taking the sessions? Respond. Am I announced the batch? Am I taking the sessions or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Without knowing how you are handling, that's magia. Without knowing how you are handling, that risk you require to take care. Okay, so there is my favorite dialogue from Arshad Mehta. My favorite dialogue. The biggest risk in our life is not taking any risk. Remember this one. At least calculated risk we require to take, man. Don't be always in the safe zone. If you are always in the comfort zone, if you are always in the same safe zone, then there is no growth at all. Remember carefully. No growth at all. Remember, definitely it's going to be the problem. Okay? What is the new thinking you require to adapt? Okay? It's better to risk boldness. It is better to risk boldness than live in smallness. What? It is better to risk boldness than live in smallness. Okay, better. Risk taking is always recommended instead of living very small. Okay, like that. Next, a bad planning. Do you know? Planning is the arrogant. Planning is the waste. Like that. A bad plan is better than no plan. A bad plan is better than no plan. Okay. Next, competitive markets destroy profits. Competitive markets destroy profits. Next, sales is as important as product. Sales as important as product. Okay, long-term thinking is not madness. It is leadership. Okay, so do you know? So from the what we call .com bubble, how the people are going to learn these things are in reality. Okay, no. Okay, here see this one. It's better to take risk boldness than take bold risk recommended instead of staying small. A bad plan is better than no plan. Competitive markets destroy profits. Sales is important as product. Long-term thinking is not madness, it's a leadership. Okay, bit more enterprise level terminology, startup related terminology. Don't worry, but learn certain points. Definitely, we are going to learn. Don't worry much about that. It's a more business kind of related cities. Okay, clear, right? Any explanation? Any explanation is required? Okay. So just if you adapt to this change, what will happen is, what the result you are going to get is freedom from fear-based thinking. Freedom from fear-based thinking. Next, confidence to plan long term. Next, willingness to think big again. Clear startup and career decisions. And career decisions. Better judgment about risk. Better judgment about risk. Better judgment about risk. Like these things are more important. Of course, you require. So you are going to get. So if you adapt to this new thinking, freedom from fear-based thinking, confidence to plan long term, willingness to think big again, clear startup and career decisions, better judgment about risk. Do you know there is one book is there? This is suppose here there are two jobs are there. Even in the last sessions also somewhere I covered this point. There are two job opportunities are there. For both job opportunities, BTech is the required qualification. Assume that one job, 25,000 rupees is the salary. Another job, 1 lakh is the salary. Qualification is the same. A company announcer both jobs. For one job, how much salary? 1 lakh. 25,000. Other job, 1 lakh. One job 25,000, one job 1 lakh. Whenever they gave the notification, then the applications came for that job position from the candidates. Which job got more number of applications?
25,000.
Which job got more number of applications?
1 lakh.
No, sir. 25,000 job.
25,000.
job. 25,000 job only got more number of applications than 1 lakh. Experience is the same, qualification is the same, but still why the people applied for 25,000? So Jay, the people are thinking that no, 1 lakh job, maybe their expectations may be high. I may not fulfill their requirement. Let me start with the 25,000. That is the bigger problem for the humans. The magic of thinking big is not there. Thinking big is not there. That's why they are always staying in small only. Remember that. Okay, anything is possible in our life. But where the problem is, some people are not having the dare to think big. That is the bigger problem. So, take bold with the past experiences, don't get fear. Observe the original lesson. Okay, learn something from that and better to take. So, I don't want to take risk. I want to play the safe game. Such type of things never be recommended. That is growth killing thing. Creativity must be there. Risk factor, risk taking must be there. Next, long-term planning must be required. Okay, like don't think about only today. Think about future. But earlier, before that crash, before that crash, it's too good. Too good. The people in the world, the people thought like anything because PayPal, just for signing into the PayPal, create PayPal account, $10 they are paying means. That was in 1999. $10 they paid means, can you please imagine how much long-term plan they have? Currently, more number of customers are required. Forget about business. If the customers are going to log in tomorrow or day after tomorrow, definitely business is going to be happen. Definitely business is going to be happen. Is it a long-term thinking or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it long-term thinking? They invested in long-term thinking. Next on Netscape. Netscape Navigator browser is there, right? Browser, that company is in loss, sir. But their share value rises like anything. Company profits are in loss, sir, but share value is more. Share value is more. What the reason for that is? Very simple. Very simple. Okay, today maybe in loss, sir, but it is an internet-based company. But tomorrow definitely it's going to be at the top. That's why even in the last companies also the people invested by seeing the future value. But the thinking gone with that crash. Observe carefully. So, the important learning from this discussion at our level. Sir, in our life, there are several things are going to be happen. Come on. But don't learn wrong learnings from those experiences. Okay. If your faculty is not good, first time you are feeling mathematics is difficult, your total life you are feeling that. That's a wrong lesson you had at your childhood. Okay, real estate, there is a bigger problem. The people, okay, there is a big mafia will be there. There is a big no reality in that. That is, then I don't want to invest in the real estate. Is the wrong lesson you have. Share market, my friend, lost everything in the share market. Share market is just like a ghost. We should not go there. Like wrong lesson we had. Okay, remember, if the manager position or otherwise the director position, more responsibilities by default will be there. Oh, we should not fulfill their responsibilities. That's why always this job is good, this position is good. Wrong lesson you have. Remember that carefully. Think big. Creative thinking. Instead of copying, better to have creativity. Long-term planning. These kind of things are most important. Remember from this. Okay? Yeah. So now, a lesson what we are going to learn from this. Very important, sir. History should teach us wisdom. History should teach us wisdom, not fear. Not fear. Okay? Learning the wrong lesson. Very important point. Learning the wrong lesson is more dangerous than failure itself. Because if he's learning wrong lesson, then he never going to try in that area. It's always a problem, friends. So from your experiences, you have to learn wisdom. Not fear. Remember this one. So learning the wrong lesson is more dangerous than failure itself. Okay? Like how beautiful it is. So each and every experience, 2 times or 3 times, scratch check, postmortem. Am I learning correct lesson or not? Okay, like that. Then reality you people are going to understand clearly. Okay? There are multiple examples, just 2 or 3 examples let me talk. Student example, Rahul and Asha. Rahul learns from exam failure. Okay, exam failed. He improves the method of learning. He changed and improves method of learning. Grows stronger. He failed, no problem at all. He failed. Okay, why I failed? My approach, what I followed is not correct. Okay, I changed my approach and a bit work, a bit hard, then automatically he grows. He cleared the exam, he grows. But Asha case, fear, failure, avoid tough subjects. Fear, failure. She has the fear of failure. Then avoid tough subjects. Oh, the tough subjects are not mine. Then automatically stays average in her life. Remember. So fear blocks growth more than failure. Fear blocks growth more than failure. Remember this one. Okay? This line, how beautiful this line. Fear blocks growth more than failure. More than failure. Remember. So same style. Employee example, let me consider. Arvind and Manoj. Arvind takes ownership and plans skill growth. Take the ownership and plans skills improvement, skill growth. Then automatically career improves. Manoj avoids responsibility after past mistakes. Okay. So sometimes what will happen is, even this type of thing is there. Manager gave the work. By mistake, you didn't complete properly. Then automatically, next time, whenever he is trying to give the work, no, I won't take that initiative. Sorry. Last time also I failed. No, I don't want. Then automatically, what will happen? Your growth, you are killing with your own hands. Okay. Here, because of taking responsibility, I failed. It's the wrong lesson. You take the responsibility. In that way you fail. Okay, time is enough, not enough, or skill is not enough. You require to cross-check. You require to improve. That thing is more important. Last time also this is happened. Sorry. I should not take. That's a wrong decision. That is the wrong lesson you are learning. Okay, remember. So, safe behavior creates unsafe future. Safe behavior creates unsafe future. Creates unsafe future. Always I want to be safe. I want to play the safe game. Then automatically your future will be unsafe. You require to take some risk somewhere. Like next business owner example. Ramesh and Suresh plans boldly after one loss. Okay, he got the loss. Then automatically, why I got the loss? What is the original reason? Oh, this is the reason like. Then automatically, he took the bold decisions, build a strong business. Okay? But Suresh plays safe forever after one failure. A failure happened. That's why I should be very safe. I should be very safe. Then automatically no growth. Okay? So past loss should refine thinking, not kill ambition. Should refine thinking past loss. If some loss is going to be happen, we require to refine our thinking, not kill our ambition. Remember. Okay? So this is what you people should aware. Okay? So next this what we covered, right? Whatever the things, PayPal and share market, .com crash already we discussed. Suppose here, let me go for one small example. A student fail once in mathematics. One student decides, I'm bad in maths, gives up. He failed in mathematics. One student decides, I'm so bad in mathematics, he gives up. Another student changes his way of preparation, improves. Failure is the same. Lessons what they learned is different. Future is the different. Just example to understand. Beyond that, nothing. Two students fail in the same mathematics exam. One student feels that I'm bad at mathematics, that's why he avoided mathematics. But another student, maths is good, I am good, but my way of preparation is not up to the mark, not good. I want to change my method of preparation, way of preparation like that lesson he learned. Then he cleared the exam and his future is good. Observe the difference between both the people. One person learning wrong lesson, another person learning correct lesson. So don't learn wrong lessons from your experience. Think carefully, identify, discuss with your friends, discuss with your experts, and then am I learning correct lesson or not? You require to cross check. Okay, suppose year one failure. Second time also same thing happened. Second time also you are learning something. Third time also same thing happened. You are learning something. Fourth time, you are going to succeed. Because first time you learn, second time you learn, third time you learn. With all these learnings, fourth time you succeed. First time only, you are feeling that, oh, I failed. I'm not good at this stage. If I'm leaving, then his lifetime never going to succeed in his life. He's always living. Wherever problem is there, avoiding. Wherever problem is there, avoiding. Wherever problem is there, avoiding. Then automatically, his life is always avoiding, will become an average person. Think carefully about this. Okay? So, self-reflection questions. Self-reflection questions, friends. Which past failure is still controlling my decisions today? Which past failure controlling my decisions today? Exam or interview failure? Exam or interview failure? Business or job loss? Okay, just an example I'm taking. Sir, what past failure is controlling my decisions today? I failed in exam, I failed in interview, or I failed in business or job loss. Okay, still my decisions are going to be controlled because of these things. Okay, like next, what rule do I follow only because others believe it? What rule do I follow? Only because others believe it. Others believe it. Okay. Don't think too big. Don't think too big. Play safe always. Something like that. Just I'm giving an example, sir. What rule do I follow? Only because others believe it. Okay, others believe it. Okay, like what a bold plan. Am I avoiding? Due to fear? Okay, learning a new skill or starting something new. Okay, like I hope. Is that clear for you people? Can you please ask yourself? Okay, am I only because others believe it? Am I following? Or is it real? Is it a correct thing or not? Okay, like that. Next, what bold plan I am avoiding due to fear? Because of fear, am I avoiding anything? Like you require to cross check, friends. Okay, what is the action tip for you people? Write one past failure. Okay, in your life there are multiple failures are there. Multiple failures are there. Okay, like write one past failure. Then write one wrong lesson. You learn from it. Replace it with a better lesson. Yeah. Anyone having such a type of failures in your life? What you learn from that? Now are you in a position to think? Anyone? Can you just give any example? Pranay, Lalita, Sati sir, Amprasad, Sarveshwar, or Sujay.
Sir, I tried business 2 times in my life. In 2007, we started a business on the hotel management side. We started a company, and we have accommodated almost 1,500 to 2,000 people in Bangalore. Corporate
Okay.
guests and weddings, everything we handled. We had tie up
Yes.
with almost 150 hotels in Bangalore. We didn't upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Click My Stay, Book My Stay, everything came into market. We
Yes.
were only offline booking providers for corporates.
Yeah.
So we learnt a lesson. If you don't upgrade, you will not succeed. It's a short-term growth.
Yes.
And recently, I started a hospital with another four of my partners. It was a 40-bedded hospital. Their lesson, what I learned is I believed them. Myself being a BTech guy or a BE guy, and they all being doctors, I joined hands. We built it successfully. We executed for 6 months very successfully. Then misunderstanding started. Their ego problem started. They were like, "We are doctors. So why should Sujay be equal share owner?"
Share on.
So I came out of that, and again I joined a old company where I was working in 2019 or 2020. So
So from these things, you learn some lessons.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
But you didn't continue anything. That is the bigger problem.
Sir, still I have a plan. One of the other partner, Dr. Mithun and myself, we both came out because our thought process was same. And we were like, ఏమైనా ఉంటే ఇది wrong, ఇది right అని చెప్తాం సార్. The others were not able to digest it.
Yeah. It's a very common thing in the business partnership kind of things. It's a very common. Okay. So my personal belief, most of the times, I remember, just especially the remaining people also please listen something. In the 2006, we started DURGASOFT in a small building at SR Nagar.
Okay.
Then I went there to talk with the building owner. Okay, small room, something like 3 or 4 rooms will be there. I asked them, okay, to talk about rental kind of process. Then the person, his name is Raja Reddy. His age is almost, 85, 80, 85 years. 80, 85 years age person. First question he asked her, Sujay, first question he asked her, are you starting this institute alone or do you have partners? No, sir. I'm alone. I'm alone starting, no partners kind of thing. Okay, then I will give. Then I ask her, if there is a partner, sorry, I won't give that. See, why, sir? Why? Because business is mine, but you are giving for the rent. We require to provide the rent properly. That's all. That's the agreement what we have. If I have partner, why you are not going to give? Like I asked. Then that person told me, earlier we gave this venue for multiple institutes, multiple business kind of thing where partners are there. 6 months to 1 year they will run, and then something is going to be happening. They are going to leave. For every 1 year, for every 6 months, we require to search for tenants. It's always a bigger difficult. That's why. Sorry, for partners, we won't give. This was happened in the 2006. Okay, that my experience just because that it's a very common. It's a very very common. But the problem, but the thing is here is just observe that wife and husband is there. Suppose my wife is in full fire. What I will do? Get down. If I'm full fire, my wife is going to be get down. That's why the life is going on. I remember that. Okay. But wife and husband is okay, but there the problem here is that's what that thing what we call. So here the getting down is not there. Ego, these type of things are going to collapse that.
Rightly said, sir. Agreed.
Getting it right? So here wife and husband okay because ఎన్నిసార్లు కొట్టుకున్నా at the end of the day wife and husband. But here the problem is egos, these kind of things. That thing is good thing only happened. You know, within 6 months only the originality. Then automatically, okay. So just come out correct, learn correct lesson and better to start. But my sincere suggestion, you join where you earlier you worked in 2019, where you worked there in the same company you joined. But okay, time being, but don't do long term.
Yes, sir.
Because your position is not this job. Your position is much bigger than this job.
Yes, sir. Plan is there to build another hospital only, somewhere
With
near to
all these-
Anandpur. ఆ పక్క చూస్తున్నాము.
With all these lessons, better to
Yes, sir.
with all
Yes,
these
sir.
lessons, better to think, better to take wise decisions. That thing must be required.
Right, sir. This time it will not be a rented property, it will be our own property. That is the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that thing. Slow, that think carefully and then take the decisions. But risk must be we required to take. If we are trying to avoid the risk kind of thing, then growth by default won't be there, believe me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So any other person, any failure experience from that, I learned this lesson. Maybe seems to be wrong or maybe seems to be right. Like anyone, any other person?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah. Nikhil.
At my college days, in our subject, there is a C language. In my B graduation, sir, at that time, we fear that subject most, me and my friend, because teaching was not that good. We're not getting the concept. So at that time, me and my friends think we decide that we should not go to software because we didn't get this. We feel like anything if we go there. Because of that bad learning, our path become different. We're not going software side. But after some year, when I came to Amirpet, my one of friend was learning there. He told me, came here. Then I see how beautifully they teaching programming language. Even kid can code there if they go there.
Yeah.
So my thinking about language changed, sir.
Yeah.
I think I wasted my 2 to 3 years because I think that software is too difficult to learn. Program is
Correct.
too difficult to learn.
If you aware at that time, if you are taking wise decision, array the subject is good, but the college faculty is not good. Can I take some tuition or something from outside? Then automatically the 2 years may not be wasted.
Yes, sir.
Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Because
that's why.
I'm at a small city, in my college is at small city, so there is no such a facility also available to learn.
Yes.
And online training was not that time.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
one of the things.
So there is here there is another lesson is also there. Just by simply saying there, we are concluding. This is the conclusion. Okay. So better to maintain a network of whos.
Yes, sir.
Better to maintain a network of whos. Right? Whos. Maybe another college. Maybe your friend is studying there. Just to spend some time with them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yesterday Yesterday morning, Sujay, please listen carefully. Yesterday morning, my brother, who is running one hospital in Guntur,
Yes, sir.
Andhra, he made a call to me. He made a call to me, and he asked me some suggestion, and I want to go a bigger level. So what way I require to go? Like he asked me, then automatically I told my approach. He's telling, Anna, I'm not seeing any growth in my business like that. 4 years before you started. 4 years before how you are. Currently, you are also same. Are you feeling like that, or is there any improvement like that? Anna, there is an improvement like that. Then just now you told that there is no growth like that. There is no growth kind of thing. Just now you told. No. Now you started with the first floor, only ground floor. Now first floor, second floor you took. Next, you started your own pharmacy, you started your own lab. All these things are growth only. Why you are feeling that no growth like? If you are feeling like this, then automatically you are killing your own growth with your own hand. You are not showing gratitude what you have. Okay, like next, he asked me some suggestion. Okay, so are you better to spend with the people who are already succeeded? Then automatically you will come to know their approaches, their way of doing the things, all these things. So spend some time, talk with the people who are already doing the same, who are already doing. Spend with the people, then you are going to succeed. Like then automatically he shared one experience, Anna, very casually in the gym. I met one of my senior doctor. I saw one of my senior doctor I met in the gym. Just casually told, don't start Arogyasri. Better to start insurance so that your business will grow. Like very casually told. I don't know Anna, that day why that person told. I started insurance kind of thing. I started insurance kind of thing in my hospital. Now 30% of revenue is coming from that insurance because of that insurance only. 30% of revenue to the hospital is coming from that insurance only. Okay, like it told. Observe. A right who can change your life.
Right, sir.
Remember this one. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
talk with the multiple people. Talk with the multiple people. So the how many who's you know, your network of who's how much your growth is that much. Really, I remember that point. Arey, Anna, 30% revenue got raised only with the very casual talk in the gym with my senior doctor. Like the problem here is yes, Nikhil knows only the college and that only. If he's having communication with other college friends, okay, how they are feeling about C language? Is there any is there any such type of thing? Going there for 2 days or 3 days or spending time with them and learning something like it's not a big deal. Then his approach may be changed. That's why don't be alone. Don't sit only in the four walls of the room. Better to explore yourself. Better to talk with the people. Better to communicate with the people in anything. So for any reason, for any decision, talk with 20 members, talk with 30 members. Right who's? Then automatically your vision you are going to get clear and your vision is going to be expanded with these people who are not out thinking. So remember carefully. Next, Vinayak, my cousin is running one wealth management company. J2
Okay.
Wealth. Even in Bangalore also it is there. At Gandhi Road. What is Mahatma Gandhi Road?
MG Road.
MG Road.
MG Road is
in
Mahatma
Bangalore.
Gandhi Road. Yeah.
Yes, MG Road in Bangalore. There it is Vinayak. One time what happened is there is a LIC. There is an employee there. Then she asked my cousin, okay, already you have some clients. Can you please refer to my company? Can you please refer to me so that I will give some commission kind of thing like because these type of discussions are common in the insurance, health insurance, like insurance or any kind of thing. Then automatically what that person did is, my cousin, okay, shall we meet and discuss once in detail later? Yes, here and there. Okay, we'll refer some 50 members to meet your target. How much you are going to get? I will get 2.5 lakh. I will get some 2.5 lakh. Okay. If you are going to refer me, I will give 5 lakhs to you. Okay. Whatever the business you have, you are feeling that you are getting, whatever the business you have, can you please refer to me? I will give more than double of that. Like then automatically she is the part of that company, doing excellent business, getting huge money. Something like observe that bold decisions is going to change sometimes. A bigger change by default will be there. The magic of thinking big. Remember. Okay. So that's what you should aware. So the conclusion of this story, friends. Conclusion of this total topic. Only one thing. Don't stop your creative thinking by saying failures and wrong lessons. Creativity must be required. Thinking big must be required. Long-term planning must be required. Risk-taking ability must be required. Then only real growth by default will be there. Okay. Don't learn wrong lessons from experiences, from the failures. Remember carefully. Okay. So now, Durga Sir quote. Okay. Fear learned from history. Fear learned from history is more dangerous than failure itself. Fear learned from history is more dangerous than failure itself. Remember this. So affirmation, you require to think, I learned from the past. I learned from the past, but I do not live in fear of it. I learned from the past, but I do not live in fear of it. Fear, such a type of terminology, not applicable in our dictionary. Remember that. Like that, you require to connect that. Fear, such a type of thing, should not be there. Okay, don't learn fear. Learn some character lessons and utilize those lessons. That's it. This is about the second topic what we had. Okay, the second topic, party likes it's 1999.com crash. The people learned wrong lessons. Because of that, still the market is going on in the same style. The people who came out they created wealth like anything. Okay, just let me go for life skills with DURGA Sir. Playlist 0 to 1, day number 3. Okay, just a revision, have a look once. Can you please confirm audio and video clear? Respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Here, just observe that. What is this one? Can you please read this one? Anyone, can you please read this top line? Top line. Anyone, can you please read?
Unlearning fear
Unlearning fear
was-
from
Safe stagnation to bold ambition.
Unlearning fear. Don't learn fear. Okay, from safe stagnation to bold ambition. Remember this one. The legacy of fear, old thinking. The legacy of fear, old thinking. How the thing will be? The wrong lessons from the failure. The wrong lessons from the failure. Innovation, stagnation. The crazy label. Okay, the person who is thinking creativity, that person is the crazy person. Okay, like the label. So, playing it safe. Calculated boldness. Okay, next, reactionary fear. Something like that. So, what thing must be required? The bold future new thinking. Plan boldly, even if imperfectly. Plan boldly, even if imperfectly. So, sales versus product. Sales versus product. True success requires treating sales as being just as vital as the product itself. How much product is good, sales also should be. You require to give that much importance for the sales also. Something like so. Because they are giving PayPal, PayPal other right, PayPal co-founder right the other. That's why he's using this example. Next, history should teach wisdom, not fear. History should teach wisdom, not fear. Remember, okay? Have a look once.
Hello, my dear friends, and a very warm welcome. Today we're going to talk about something, a little secret fear that sometimes holds us back. Not a fear of ghosts or anything, but the fear of failure. Together, we'll see how to unlearn that fear and start thinking big and bold again. Okay? Let's begin. Just for a moment, let's go back to our school days. Remember that day when the exam results came out? That little nervous feeling in our tummy? Whether the marks were good or bad, the really important thing is, what lesson did we learn from it? Now look at this. It's a small story about two friends, Rahul and Asha. Imagine, both got poor marks in an exam. Rahul thought, my study method was wrong. I will try a new one next time. But Asha decided, oh no, I am just bad at this subject. It's better if I just avoid it. Do you see the difference? Rahul chose to grow from failure, but Asha let that one failure stop her completely. And this brings us to the most important idea of our little chat today. For Asha, the real problem wasn't the bad marks. No, the real problem was the lesson she learned. She learned to be afraid. And that fear, my friends, is much more dangerous than any single failure. Now you might be thinking, all right, that's just a simple school story. But what if I told you that sometimes the whole world can learn the wrong lesson, just like our friend Asha did? Let's look at a very big real-life example. The dot-com crash. So, back in the late 1990s, everyone was super excited about internet companies. It was like a big party. People were investing money based on hype, not on whether the companies were actually making profits. But then, poof, the party was over. The bubble burst, and many companies failed. And after that big failure, a huge fear took over. Any big, new idea was suddenly called crazy. You see? In a way, the whole world behaved just like Asha. After one big collective failure, everyone learned the wrong lesson. They learned to be afraid of big dreams and bold plans. And this collective fear created a new set of safe rules. And you know what? Many of us might still be following these rules today without even realizing it. They sound very wise, but they are actually born from the fear of that one past failure. Let's take a closer look. On the left side, you see the old thinking, which is full of fear.
Can you please have a look once? Big vision is risky. Next, small steps are safe. Competition is necessary. Product alone is enough. Product alone is enough. This is the wrong. Okay? Risk boldness over smallness. Risk boldness over smallness. A bad plan is much better than no plan. Competitive market destroys profits. Sales is as important as product.
It tells us things like, a big vision is risky, or small steps are always safe. This sounds like good advice, no? But now look at the new thinking on the right. This comes from wisdom, not fear. It suggests that it's better to risk boldness than live in smallness. Look at another one. Fear says competition is necessary, but wisdom shows that competitive markets destroy profits. It's a total change, from just playing it safe to choosing to grow. So, how can we start to unlearn this fear? How can we break free from these old rules? Well, it all starts by asking ourselves a few simple, honest questions. Let's explore them together, okay? First, let's take a quiet moment. Just think, is there a past failure that is still influencing your decisions today? Maybe it's a disappointing exam result from long ago, or a job interview that didn't go so well. Just gently bring it to your mind. Now, let's think about this one. What safe rule are you following just because everyone else says so? You know that little voice that sometimes whispers, don't aim too high, or just play it safe. Is that really your own rule, or is it a rule you borrowed from a place of fear? And for our final question, what bold, wonderful plan are you keeping hidden in your heart just because you're a little bit scared? Maybe it's learning a new skill, or starting your own small business, or even just making a new friend. What is that one thing you're holding back on? Just recognizing this fear is a huge step, so well done. Now, let's talk about one simple action you can take right now to begin walking on a new path, a path that leads away from that old fear. Think of this as a very simple and sweet homework assignment, okay? First, on a piece of paper, write down one past failure. Second, write the wrong lesson you took from it. Just like Asha said, I am bad at this. And finally, this is the most important part. Replace that with a wiser, better lesson. Just like Rahul did. My method was wrong, so I will find a new one. It's that simple. As we come to a close, I want to share a very powerful thought from Durga Sir. Fear learned from history is more dangerous than failure itself. It's not the fall that truly holds us back, my friends, but the fear of falling again. So, my dear friends, let's make this small promise to ourselves today. Let's say, I learned from the past, but I do not live in fear of it. Remember, small learning daily makes big success one day.
Getting the point right?